actor based in Manchester, and I have recently graduated from Alma North. I graduated in December, and I've been busy writing and rehearsing for Afterglow. I have to kind of separate that a little bit when I come to rehearsal, and I have to, you know, do all the things that an actor has to do in preparation and look at her as objectively as possible. I guess also she's possibly changed from how I immediately thought she was going to be. That might not have been a fully conscious thing when I was writing it. It might just have evolved more over different drafts. I think I've been quite surprised by some things when I've reread it, and I've kind of realised things about her that maybe I hadn't understood as fully. I feel a certain amount of connection with her. I wouldn't say she's anywhere near 100% like me. I think there are similarities, but I think there are some big differences. But I guess essentially I wanted to get a kind of feel of a person across, so I've kind of got that to kind of help. I'd say that probably I generally tend to play more comedy stuff, bigger characters, and I think there's quite a lot of her that is more contained. I don't think I've played a role as yet where I have got to or had to find as many small nuances. I suppose the fact that I haven't played a role with so many nuances, I guess that's a challenge. And trying to put that into something that people can relate to, but is also kind of three-dimensional rather than there's that nuance, kind of bringing it all together. The subject matter is pretty difficult. Just in terms of you can't not think about your own experiences, and obviously everyone's got experiences they don't really want to think about, but they have formed who you are, and so you have to. But then that's also quite nice as well. I think it's quite nice to think back on those and kind of see where you've come from and how far you've come. Her worst personality trait? She's maybe a bit reactionary. Maybe a bit. She thinks a lot, which I would ordinarily say is a good thing. I think it's good to think a lot, as long as, you know, you are able to leave your bedroom every day. But I think at the point that she's at in her life, in terms of her experience, which, you know, you only have a certain amount of control over, she can only, you know, respond in terms of what's happened to her, as well as certain things she's been able to choose to do. Maybe the overthinking kind of holds her back. I think she's quite quick, and she's quite funny, and she's bright. I do like the beach. Last week I was liking the beach thing very much, because and we got to play outside, and I suppose it kind of, I think one of the reasons they go to the beach is because she kind of wants to share something, and it's an opportunity to kind of get out of normal everyday life. You go to a beach, you want to do beachy things, and those kind of things are the things you did when you were younger. So I think that's why I like it, because I don't think they're, you know, grown-ups as such in that scene. And I kind of like some of the scenes where they're just kind of getting to know each other a bit, and they just really like each other. It's nice. I'm really excited about the first performance and just how physically sick I probably will feel before it. I think I'm just really excited about being a part of something that everyone on the team is really positive about, and creating an experience, I suppose. I'm really excited to see how people respond to it, and kind of, I suppose, the thing about the first performance is kind of like feeling that atmosphere. I'm quite excited to see what that feels like. Unconventional, honest, bit bold.